Hello guys, what's up? And this is me, Nightmare. It's late, sorry. It's late, so that's why I'm a little quiet, so if you can't hear me, I'm sorry, but yeah. It's 3 a.m. and I'm just not being able to do my TNA Lockdown review. I ordered it, a couple friends watched it together. As far as TNA Lockdown, I loved it. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know what anyone else is going to say about it. I saw one review and he thought it was terrible, which I don't see how you can see. You had two decent women's matches. You had Lashley Lockdown, which I will say was not the best one, but it was still fun and entertaining. Ultimate X was, or not Ultimate X, sorry. The Escape match was entertaining. Abyss Morgan was actually better than I thought. Let's see, what else? We'll get to Sting Foley in a minute. Oh, the Team 3D Beer Money match. Very good, very good. I like that. I think that's one of my favorite matches of the night. And then by far my favorite match was probably, well, not by far, but another one of my favorite matches was the Triple Threat Tag Team match for the Japan Junior Heavyweight title, whatever they called. That was one of my also one of my favorite matches. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anything. And actually, if you didn't watch the pre-show, Danny Bonadouche, that's what I'm gonna call him. I don't know what his real name is. Danny something. Versus Eric Young was actually kind of funny. And Danny actually didn't do too bad. And for a pre-show match, it wasn't that bad. It just sucks to see Eric Young being the guy that has to fight him. Eric Young deserves pushes, so there you go. Yeah, Lashley Lockdown was, let's go back to that. Lashley Lockdown was pretty good. Wasn't the best one we've seen. There's just a lot of people in that match. Once you have 6 people in that cage, TNA's ring is not the biggest, and I think that hurts the fact that with there being 6 people in the ring, so it can hurt it. But I liked it. Like I said, it's late, so if I seem tired, just because I'm about to go to bed. Let's see. Oh, and I'm happy about this. Bobby Lashley is in TNA. Whatever he did in WWE is an interesting thing. I'm happy. Now, I had a couple of my friends, they were saying that his debut was lame. I don't agree with that. I thought that him coming out and pretty much just having a stare down with whoever whatever it was a pretty good. It wasn't a great way to debut. I'm not saying it was great, but not everybody can come out and like interfere in a match as their debut, or like when Christopher Daniels came back on Impact. Not everybody can do that, so that's why I wasn't like hating on the fact that Bobby Lashley was returned that way. So I liked it, like I said, and I'm glad Bobby Lashley's in TNA. So we'll see what happens as far as that. Now, where the bulk of my minutes need to go to, with plenty of time. Mick Foley, Sting. Now, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've stated this in videos before. I'm not a big fan of Sting as far as in the ring, and I just think he's in the ring. He's not that bad, but just as far as like his mic skills, he says people's names like over and over again, which he didn't do in his promo tonight. I was really shocked. But I really liked the build up between Sting and Mick Foley. But anyways, the match was good. I liked it. And then the one thing that would make me put this overall pay-per-view down a couple notches, they let Mick Foley win. They let Mick Foley win the title. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously. Oh, I was just like, man. And people know I'm the my friends that were there, I'm like the hardcore TNA fan. Most of my friends that were watching it aren't like, or well, definitely are far away from me as far as like TNA fans. But they still watch it and stuff. But like, they knew, they're like, man, you really pissed, or they thought it was stupid too. So, but let me just say this: if Mick Foley is not your TNA like file share or whatever he is, stockholder or something like that, and he can change matches and stuff like that, he has a leading role, I wouldn't be upset. Yeah, he's old, it's Mick Foley, you know, but he hasn't been TNA World Champion, so it's something new, so, you know, that's cool. But he's a leader in the company, or he's supposed to be a big role like Jeff Jarrett or something like that. That's like Jeff Jarrett won the title now. Yeah, back in the day, Jeff Jarrett won the title, but he wasn't actually on TV. The owner. We just knew he was, you know, or the founder of TNA. We just knew he was the founder of TNA. So, like, you know, if Mick Foley really actually had shares in the company, but just on TV he didn't, that's fine. You know, Mick Foley wins the title, that's fine. It's something new, which we don't get with which we don't get with WWE, where your champions right now are Triple H and John Cena. Tell me the last time your two champions were somebody new. CM Punk. You had CM Punk for a little while. That didn't last long. You butchered him and didn't even let him lose the title. And then you had Jeff Hardy for a little while. How'd that go? Actually, that turned into something good. Let me back that off. Matt Hardy, Jeff has been pretty good, so I'll give you some slack there. But right now, your champions are Triple H and John Cena. But this isn't a WWE versus TNA thing. I just don't understand. I'm taking my time, sorry. But like, I just don't understand why they let Mick Foley win when he's in a higher role. Actually, you know, he has shares in the company, so it's not like he can be like, or that's what they do. So it's not like he can be like, I don't want any shares anymore. I'm selling my shares so that I can be TNA World Champion. What me and my friend brought up a good point, and he thinks that Mick Foley's just probably gonna vacate the title. He just wanted to beat Sting and prove that he could beat Sting, and so he didn't really want to beat TNA World Champion. But that would just hurt the belt, and I hope they don't do that. But anyways, like I said, I'm getting ahead of myself, and I don't want this to take too long because it's late. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, anyone hating on this pay-per-view is just a hater, and all they see out of TNA is negatives, because this pay-per-view was full of good matches. It really wasn't a bad match. The ending to the women's title match wasn't the greatest, but it looks like Angelina Love actually got hurt, so I give them slack there. Morgan Abyss, like I said, was better than I thought. Even the Queen of the Cage was good. I mean, it wasn't great. It was, alright, maybe not good, maybe decent. But I would put it in a good category as far as knockout matches we've had recently. So, I thought it was a good pay-per-view. Borderline could have been great had Sting won. And I know that most people might like that Mick Foley won. Sorry, once again. A lot of people might like that Mick Foley won, but I just don't think with him in a role, I don't like it. But TNA usually has something. I have a soft spot, of course, for TNA. I'm a huge TNA fan, and yes, you can say I'm biased. I don't care, but I'm not gonna lie. I am biased to TNA because WWE doesn't do what I want it to do, and WWE doesn't give me what I want. So I find it in TNA, and I get what I want in TNA. So this is one time that didn't happen. So, and after all the good build-up, that's what really disappointed me there. Was after all the build-up that I loved, and the promos and stuff between Mick Foley and Sting, and then you have Mick Foley win. And like I said, I would not mind. I actually would be rooting for Mick Foley because I don't want Sting as champion, but Mick Foley has that role in TNA, and it's just not good for him to be TNA World Champion in that. But yeah, like I said, it's late, so I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, and like I said, if you thought Lockdown was crap, you're an idiot. I can't wait to see Truth Slayer's review. He doesn't have it up yet, but I got it. If this pay-per-view is lower than a 6 for you, you're insane. You are insane. I'm sorry. Anyways, overall, if I had to give this pay-per-view a number, it'd probably be like a 7.5. Could have been an 8 or an 8.5 if Mick Foley hadn't won. But that really was something I didn't want to see, so that's why it hurt me. Anyways, I'm out. Samoa Joe.